全世界の人類に告げるザ・キング・オブ・アイアンフィストトーナメントの開催を宣言する
We must seek Jin Kazama.
The battle to decide the ranks of the new world begins now!
I was born for this. You look like fate in the mix. I get a load of this. You were chosen a threat, and now it's obvious.
For 30 years, Tekken has been a family feud for ages. Heihachi, the iron-fisted patriarch, feared his son Kazuya's demonic destiny, leading to endless clashes. Kazuya, in turn, saw his own half, Demon's son Jin, as a threat, perpetuating the cycle of violence. But Tekken 8 promises a dramatic shift. The Mishima Saga is reaching its climax with Jin facing Kazuya in a final showdown. Will Heihachi's shadow still loom over the battle? Will Jin break free from the curse of the devil gene? This is Tekken 8, where the gloves are off and the stakes are higher than ever. Heihachi's gone. Seriously. Yeah, remember that Tekken 7 finale where Kazuya finally put the old man down? It's kind of wild to think about Tekken 8 without him. He's practically been the face of the game since day one. The Mishima Zaibatsu boss, King of Iron Fist tournament mastermind, the whole shebang. And now, just Kazuya. So, does this mean gaming's coolest grandpa? Okay, maybe not coolest, but definitely most badass. Is out for good, will Jin or Kazuya take over as the series' main attraction? So many questions, so few answers. One thing's for sure, Tekken 8 is definitely going to be interesting without Heihachi stirring things up. While Heihachi might be taking a break, tons of your favorite fighters are back in action. Think legendary mainstays like King, Asuka, Lars, and the whole gang. Brian, Xiaoyu, Marshall, Nina, even Lily and Jack. Some familiar faces missing from Tekken 7 are making a comeback, like Jun Kazama, Raven, and Dragunov. Even Leroy, who joined the party late in Tekken 7, is back for more. But wait, there's new blood too. Meet Azucena, a Peruvian MMA fighter with a mean right hook and a serious coffee addiction. Tekken 8 boasts a whopping 32 fighters in the base game. Maybe not as big as Tekken 7, but still a powerhouse roster. And if your favorite isn't there yet, no worries. With years of planned support, there's plenty of time for more surprises down the line. So get ready to rumble. Tekken 8 is bringing back the classics and throwing in some fresh faces for good measure. The developers, led by series producer Katsuhiro Harada, observed how players often rely on cautious strategies in Tekken 7. To counter this and encourage more aggressive, exciting matches, they've introduced the brand. New heat mechanic in Tekken 8. Think of heat as rage on steroids. Not only does it replace rage, but it also unlocks a whole new arsenal of moves for your character. These aren't just flashy tricks. They can unleash devastating combos that'll leave your opponent reeling. So, if you're used to playing it safe and waiting for your opponent to make a mistake, this time, you'll need to step up your game and go on the offensive. Essentially, Tekken 8 is all about rewarding bold play. Forget the footside dance and defensive turtling. Heat gives you the tools to turn the tide and dominate the match. So dust off your fighting spirit and get ready to unleash some fiery fury in Tekken 8. In Tekken 8, blocking becomes more than just surviving. While your opponent unleashes a flurry of hits, you'll still take some minor chip damage. But here's the twist. If you pull off a perfectly timed counterattack and chain it into a combo fast enough, you can actually heal back that lost health. So it's not just about blocking to stay alive. It's about actively seizing an opportunity to turn the tables and regain lost ground. Imagine that chip damage being a little buffer, just waiting to be replenished through your badass counterpunching skills. Pretty cool, right? This chip and comeback mechanic adds a whole new layer of strategy and reward to Tekken 8's defensive game. It encourages players to stay sharp, ready to pounce on any opening their opponent leaves, and turn what could have been a slow drain into a chance to regain the upper hand. It's not just about surviving, it's about thriving through adversity. Watching fighting game tournaments can be a thrilling spectacle, but sometimes it falls victim to predictability and repetitive strategies. Enter Tekken 8, aiming to shake things up with a focus on dazzling presentation and dynamic combat. Bandai Namco is pouring effort into making matches a visual feast, not just for players but for spectators too. Imagine stages that crumble and morph underfoot, and characters reacting in unique ways to specific moves. This dynamic environment promises to spark fresh strategies and keep every match unpredictable, no matter how many tournaments you've seen. Bandai Namco is shaking things up with the development of Tekken 8, ditching their traditional solo act for a dynamic duo. Instead of shouldering the entire burden themselves, they're tapping into the expertise of Arika, known for their online magic in games like Tetris 99 and Fighting X-Layer. The master plan? Bandai Namco crafts the core game while Arika Fine tunes the online experience and ensures smooth post-launch support. This fresh collaboration promises a Tekken 8 that's not just a fighting game powerhouse, but a seamless online playground where every punch connects and every combo feels electrifying. Online is also getting a rework for Tekken 8. In the past, Tekken has kept things simple. Almost too simple. Like just a menu and maybe a training ground to beat on a dummy while you wait for a match. Tekken 8 is expanding to reach the same level as other fighting games. You'll now get a customizable avatar to run around as an arcade quest, which will teach you all about the game's mechanics and online functionality. Of course, you'll still earn fight money to purchase more customization options for characters. While the current generation of consoles boasts the powerful Unreal Engine 5, it's still a rare sight in major games. But here comes Tekken 8, the first major fighting game to embrace this powerhouse, and oh, boy, does it ever shine. The development team is clearly pushing the boundaries of Unreal Engine 5, weaving a world that's both breathtakingly beautiful and buttery smooth. Every detail, from the characters' ripped muscles to the glistening arena floors, pops with stunning realism. It's a visual feast that leaves you yearning to dive into the action and unleash a flurry of combos. While Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat have already thrown down the gauntlet in the next-generation arena, Tekken fans won't have to wait much longer to join the fray. Mark your calendars for January 26, 2024, when Tekken 8 explodes onto PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC. This early arrival promises to dominate the fighting game scene throughout the year, making its presence felt at tournaments like EVO Japan in April and the main EVO event in July. Get ready for the King of Iron Fist tournament to unleash a storm of epic battles and jaw-dropping combos. Who are you going to main when Tekken 8 launches? Is there a character you're hoping to see return? Let us know down in the comments, and be sure to subscribe to Fact It for more great videos every day.